Welcome back. Today, I'm going to treat division of number basis. And I have 3 questions to solve. Number 1, 1176 base 8 divided by 26 base 8, 2404 base 6 divided by 32 base 6. And then in number 3, we have to divide 2321 base 4 by 1101 base 3. And we have to give the answer in base 2. So we start from the first number. Solution. Number 1 says that we have to divide this by this, so we use our long division method. We have 26 base 8, then 1176 base 8. Okay, so the first thing to do is to check by checking the first 2 digits to know whether this can divide it. If we check, we have 1, 2, it cannot. Then we pick 1, 2, 3. And then check the number that we use to multiply this to give us exactly this or close to that. And again, because we are counting in base 8, as we are multiplying, we'll be checking the value. So let us check. Let us pick 3, for instance. 3 times 6 is 18. How many 8 do we get in 18? And that is 2, remainder 2. So we are picking 3 now. Remainder 2, we put down our 2, carry 2. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, that's 8. And we cannot write 8, so we have to put it will now take it to the 10, that's 102. 102. So what we now have, this is 0, this is the 1, we bring down 1. Then 7 minus 2 is 5. And then bring down 6. So the next thing is for us to check what number can multiply this to give us this under base 8. Let's pick 5. 5 times 6 is 30. How many 8 do we get out of 30? We have 3, remainder 6, because 3 times 8 is 24. So we have 3, remainder 6. We write our 6, carry 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. And how many 8 do we get in 13? We have 1, remainder 5. So we have 1, 5, 6. And then that means we have gotten our answer to that. And it means then that 1176 base 8 divided by 26 base 8 is equal to 35 base 8. And that is our answer. So go over to number 2. And number 2 says we should divide this by this. Using our usual long division, we have this 32. And then we have 2404. No, both of them are in base 6. So we start. Let us pick. These first 2 cannot go here. That means we are going to pick 1, 2, 3. And then we check something that will multiply that to give us exactly 240 in base 8 or closer. And let us pick 4 for instance. Let us pick 4 and multiply. 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is, sorry, I made a little mistake somewhere. This is not base 8, it's base 6. Base 6, both of them. Okay, this is the answer. Sorry. 8. Yes, I forgot that this is our answer to this. So this one now is in base 6. Okay. So if we do that, 4 times 2 is 8. Then how many 6 do we get out of 8? That is 1 remainder 2. We write our 2. Carry 1. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1, 13. How many 6? We have 2 remainder 1. So that is 2, 1, 2. Then we subtract. And then pick 1 here, add to 0, and that one is 6, because we are counting in base 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Then this should be, this one will remain 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. Bring down 4. So the next thing is for us to check another value that we can use to multiply to give us either exactly this or closer to that. So let us pick 5. 5 times 2 is 10. How many 6? We have 1 remainder 4. Put our remainder, carry 1. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1, 16. And how many 6 do we have? We have 2 remainder 4. So we have gotten what we are looking for. And that is subtract. So it then means that 2404 base 6 divided by 32 base 6 is equal to 45 base 6. So that is the answer to that. Then we're now going over to number 3. And in number 3, you can see that we have different bases, base 4 and base 3. So in each case, we need to convert to base 10 first before we go ahead. And again, in number 1 and 2, you can also solve them by converting both of them to base 10, dividing and going back to the base. But that one will take a little longer than what we have just done. So let's go over to number 3. Now in number 3, we have 2321 base 4 by dividing by 1101 base 3. So as I said earlier, we have to convert each to base 10 before we go ahead and then divide and convert back. So we have 2, 3, 2, 1. Using our usual method, 0, 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is base 4. And that is the same thing as P2, 2 times 4 raised by 3, excuse me, plus 3 times 4 raised by 2, plus 2 times 4 raised by 1, plus 1 times 4 raised by 0. And in continuation, we have 2 times 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. Plus 4 times 4 is 16, times 3 is 48. Plus 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 times 1 because 4 raised power 0 is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. And that will give us, this is 128. That's 2 times 64 plus 48 plus 8 plus 1. Now, adding it here, we have 128, 48. This is 9. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus this is 25. Carry 2. This is 4. This is 4. 4 plus 4, that's 8. And then we bring down 1. Hope I'm correct. This is 16, 25, carry 2. 2 plus this is 4, plus 4 is 8, bring down this. Okay. Then the next one, we go over to this and convert again. And that is 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. 0, 1, 2, 3. Also, this is base 3. Okay. So this will give us 1 times 3 raised to power 3 plus 1 times 3 raised to power 2 plus 0 times 3 raised to power 1 plus 1 times 3 raised to power 0. And this will give us, this is 27 plus 9 plus 0 plus 1. So this will give us 36, 37. That will give us 37. So we are now going to use, we are now going to divide. And after that, we convert back to base 2. So we are now going to have 185 divided by 37. And then if we check, we use our calculator, that will give us 185 divided by 37, and that will give us 5. So this is 5. Then we have to convert this to base 2. So we have it like this. 2 into 5 is 2, remainder 1. 2 into 2 is 1, remainder 0. 2 into 1 is 0, remainder 1. So we have our answer like this. And that means the final answer is 101 base 2. So that is the final answer to that. And we have come to the end of this lesson, division of number bases. I'd like you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you in my next lesson.